Just finished up another trip down to Florida. Florida is an awesome winter destination, especially if you live on this side of the country. It's really nice to get relief from the freeze thaw, snow, ice, everything that everyone's dealing with. I got a countdown to my favorite trails to ride in Florida, and I am no expert at all, but I like, personally, for my style of riding, and this is just my opinion for me, I like Alafaya River State Park the best. It's kind of like Oak Mountain State Park for Alabama. It's kind of a premier mountain bike place in Florida. It's got a great infrastructure. You can camp there, nice bathrooms, all sorts of stuff. The only thing is it's a lot smaller, but it's definitely worth the drive. And the only bad thing is it gets super crowded on the weekends in the winter, especially because everyone's doing the same thing you're doing. Plus there's a lot of locals there, so if you want to kind of get the vibe of the mountain bike scene in part of Florida, that's a great place to go. I really like the trails there the best. I feel like it's the most bang for the buck. Second is where I am right now, and this is it's sometimes called Carter Road. I think it's Lois Harper or something like that, it's not too far away from Alafaya. All of these trail systems are down near Tampa, and this one brings out the tourist in me, because I actually have seen more alligators here than anywhere else. At Alafaya River, I used to see them on one trail called, I think it was Buzzard Bay, but I've been told that the dam broke there, or there was some kind of a leakage, and the waters receded from the trails, and you don't see them there much anymore. At least I didn't see them this trip and the trip before. But the very first trip, I actually have a picture of me standing right next to a gator on the trail. That picture's on my bucket list trails link. But this place, Carter Road, they have more gators even than Alafaya that I saw. I think I even saw the great big 15-foot gator that the park talks about way out in the middle of one of the swamps. It looked like a log, but logs don't stir up that much water and move that much. So this would be second on my list, mainly because of the tourist in me of getting to see a gator. The trails get right down next to the swamps, just right next to them, and sometimes you if you're not careful, you can go into the swamp really easily, especially on a trail like this one. This one's their double black trail called Your Mom. Be neat to work up to hitting this table and clearing it. It's pretty substantial. It wouldn't be a big deal if it were anywhere else, but it's right here on the ridge with the swamps on each side, not knowing the traction and everything. Pretty neat. A lot of trailblazers did a great job with this trail and all the trails here. All right, third on my list would probably be Santos. Santos is up further north from Tampa. I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's north of Orlando and south of Gainesville. Santos would be my third. And then Bon Voyette, which is back down near Tampa, that would be my third. So in other words, if you go down near Tampa, definitely hit Alafaya River and Carter Road where I am now. Harper, gosh, I should have looked at the name of it, but if you Google search it, you'll come up with it, or hit me up in the comments and I'll get it right. For the comments, you know how old people are, they don't remember anything. Definitely hit those two, and you can do those two in a day. They're not too far away from each other, and there's not a ton of trails. So I would definitely do those two for sure. If you have extra time, then hit Bon Voyette. That would be the last of the three in terms of priority down near Tampa. And then if you want to go really far south, that would be my 4th on the list, and that's Markham Park. And that is actually pretty close to Miami. It may not be in Miami proper, but it's very, very close. And so that would be my 4th. But I do like Markham better than Bon Voyette, but I definitely think the 3 top to get the best Florida experience from what limited riding I've done in Florida over the years. Alafaya River, number 1. Carter Road right here, where this Trail Your Mom is. And Santos, near Ocala or Cala, something like that, Florida. Yeah, hit me up. Ask me any questions if you have. I'll try to find the answer or get somebody who can answer them. I'm certainly not a local. I do have some friends and some clients who are local, so they can give you some good answers. Been a great trip. 60 degrees when it's been freezing up in Alabama.